Okay, good day. Welcome to today's video lecture on how to install Laravel framework in Windows. So to start, I'd like to apologize na I cannot provide you with my own version of a video demonstration on how to do it because I'm using a Mac OS laptop. Okay, so I'd like to give credit to the creator of this tutorial. So I'd like to give thanks to Lloyd of wikiHow. So this tutorial is divided into 5 parts. We have the process of installing SAMP, Composer, how to activate a composer, how to install it manually, and of course, how do you install Laravel, which is our main goal. So, to start with, I'd like to remind you na since we are doing or we are using PHP, so kinakailangan natin ng local server. So it means na yung Laravel natin, it needs a local server. So to do that one, you need to install a SAMP. Okay? SAMP local server. So you can go to their official webpage, which is apachefriends.org/download.html, and then you'll be provided with different versions. So si Laravel, it supports versions 7.13 higher. So ibig sabihin, these three of them, the three of them, this one, and then this one, can support Laravel. So to make it safe, you can just choose the last one, the last one, so that you can have the latest version. So just click download, and then you'll be provided with an installation, an executable installation application. Ganito. So after having that, you click open, make sure you run it into administrator, and then an installation guide will be provided. So what you will do next is just click next. Yan, click mo lang yung next. And then after that, make sure na you have checked this one kasi this one will help you or will automatically provide you with a control panel after installing it para alam mo na you have successfully installed it. After that, you'll be asked as to what language are you going to use for this local server. So obviously, you choose English, okay? Yung may American flag. And then after that, may lalabas na ganito, okay? So this one is the control panel for SAMP. So this is one of the evidence that you have successfully installed it, and then the thing that you will need to do is to check whether it can really run or your current laptop can accommodate your request on using Apache and MySQL. So to do that one, you just click these two na start, and then a message here will be provided sa inyo na Apache is running and then MySQL is also running. Okay, so if you got that message, it means na you have successfully installed your local server. Okay, now let's go to the second part, which is installing the composer. If you know, if you could still remember the one that I mentioned earlier in our first or orientation part, installer is one of the components that you need to have for you to use Laravel. So to do that one, you go to their official website, which is getcomposer.org, and then you look for this setup. Ayan. After going to their official website, may makikita kang setup na ganito. Okay? Naka-link lang yan. Okay, just click that one and then you'll be provided with this setup. Okay? If you click this composer setup, a installation guide will be provided. So ayan, uncheck mo yung developer mode because we will not do any customizations with this platform. Okay? After that one, ayan, just click lang ng the next. And then you have it here. We need to check your PHP and other settings. Choose the command line PHP you want to use. So, based on my experience, if you have already installed SAMP, automatic na itong lalabas. Pero pag hindi, you can just locate this one, okay? You go to your local disk, go to the folder where your SAMP was installed, and then you go to PHP and then the php.exe, okay? It's so simple, man said. After that, you just click next, and then don't use any proxy server for your internet kasi hindi tayo gagamit dyan. Just click next. And then, you'll be notified na your setup is ready to install. So, if you're good to go, just click install. And then, the Composer will begin installing na. Okay, if you get this message, it means na you have successfully installed Composer setup. Okay, so that's part 2. Now let's go to the third one. How do you activate it? So in your Windows, you just type cmd first. Okay, so to activate it, just type cmd. You have it here, open start, and then click the Windows icon in the bottom left corner of your screen, or you can just press Windows R. Okay, para lumabas si CMD. After that one, make sure na you have run it in an administrator mode because you're making changes sa system. Okay, you have it here. Ayan, run as administrator. So after looking for the desktop app, you click the run as administrator because you'll be creating some changes in the system. Okay, so ganito, you'll be provided with a console, and then later on meron kang itatype dyan. So after opening the console for the command prompt, you need to type php space composer dot phar or par. So what does it do? You have it here. After typing this one, there will be a process of activation. Ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo ha. Have it here. Okay. Type in php composer.par and press enter. So after that, merong lalabas dyan. Okay. Now, you have it here. For meron dyang lalabas, and then if may error, you can just do it manually. Okay. So this is how you do it using command prompt. Meron din namang activation na using manually. So you have it here, some optional way on how to install it. Okay, so for part 4, you close the command prompt. It's like if the last attempt to install Composer didn't work, you can use a PHP script in your command prompt to manually install Laravel. So to do that one, just copy this script code in the box, and then you open again your command line, and then you open your command line, you paste this one, and then you have it here. Now, doing so ensures that the command prompt won't return any errors due to other commands interfering with your script. And then after that, you just need to wait for the Composer to finish updating. Once the update completes, you can then proceed with the installation process of Laravel. If you receive an error when you run the php composer.par command, you'll need to manually change the Composer directory before you proceed with installing. So if you would want to change manually, just click this link na provided, and then they'll teach you on how to do it. Okay? So basically, these errors happen when you have 2 local servers installed, or like for example, yung experience namin was that the student already installed some, pero since yung process na binigay ko is requires a SAMP, so in-install niya ulit. So make sure lang na you have already installed it, and then you just skip on the part 2 na dayon. Okay? Other also errors na I have experienced is that if your operating system is not up to date. Okay? So make sure na your OS is really up to date. So, ayan. Ito yung mangyayari. Installing Composer manually. So, ayan, di ba? This is the common error. So, after putting php composer.par, an error could not open input file will be provided. So, itong error. So, to do that one, or to answer this problem, just close the command prompt. Ayan. Copy mo ito. You open it again. Open it again. Ayan. Same lang din ang process ng pag-run ng command prompt. And then, paste mo lang using Control V. Ayan. You'll be provided with this kind of, what do you call this one? A after doing the copy and paste process, ito yung magiging kalalabasan niya. Okay? So, remove the installer once the installation is complete. Simply press enter once you see the php-r unlink. Ayan. Unlink. Ayan. Merong mga unlink dyan. Ayan. So, do it again. And then, you are already good to go. Okay? So, please take note of these errors. Again, this is just this is just an optional. Okay? Like for example, if you've successfully activated the composer, you don't need to do part 4, okay? Now, let's go to installing Laravel. So, this one is quite easy. So, for installing Laravel, same lang din ang process. You go to your you open your command prompt and then make sure that you have successfully run it as an administrator. After that, type composer space global space require space double quote Laravel / installer. Ayan. And then press enter. And then Laravel will immediately begin to install. So ayan, diba? You are downloading not through a browser but through a command prompt. Ayan. You'll be provided with this kind of messages. Okay? 100%, and then connecting. So, one recommendation na I can give is that make sure na you have a good internet connection because it would take time sometimes. Okay? So, you have it here. Once Laravel finishes installing, you'll see the regular command prompt appear below the list of commands at the point of at this point. You can then begin using Laravel as needed. Okay? So, any errors regarding the installation process, make sure lang, again you need to activate, kasi yung usual na nangyayari, or based on my experience, is that there is only an error if you did not activated the composer. So, make sure na you have the two first. You have the local server. The second one is that you installed the composer. The third one is that you have activated the composer. Tapos, tsaka ka pa mag-install ng Laravel para you can really check on it. So, just like what this guide is telling us, na if you've successfully installed Laravel, yung mangyayari is that you'll only provided with this with this line. Like, kani siya dahil bitaw mutungan ni siya. Okay? Wala na siyang composer, global, require, blah, blah, blah. So, if you have questions regarding this one, you can also ask their community. Okay? You also have it here, tips. Okay? Tips and warnings. Now, you have it here. The first tip that they can give is that Laravel can be accessed with the PHP artisan command in command prompt. The warnings that they can provide is that due to Laravel's dependency on up-to-date PHP, you may have to update SAMP more often than you did previously. So, warning for those who have already installed SAMP, and then like for example, you have installed it a year ago, make sure na you update it before you do this process. Okay? So again, I'd like to thank Lloyd for this comprehensive tutorial on how to install Laravel framework in Windows operating system. So if you have questions, you can comment it down below. And of course, you can just send me a message. Okay? Thank you so much for joining us today.